Alright, this is Kev and Lynn, KDTV YouTube Hour. And we're going to do a little opinionative news, right? Something, I mean...
Opinionative?
Nah, it's just, you know...
Well, I guess it's our opinion.
And so we're going to throw in our
But it's what we're
thing.
hearing, so take it as it is.
Right. So, here it goes. You know, we're going through a lot around the world, and Egypt's having their problems, and we just had the verdicts read down there in Florida, and somebody has been found not guilty and is going home to be with his family today, and there's a lot of mixed emotions, and it gets scary, the tense moments that we all got to go through, because there was a lot of stuff being said about anger issues and out of control and civil unrest, but if there is none being done as of today, and if everybody is shocked but at home going, well, let's just swallow this and carry on with life, then I've got to say personally, kudos, because that's how we are as Americans. We do get mad, yeah, because we're human, right? But what else do you do? What do you got to say about it?
Oh, I think he should have been guilty.
So
I have a total different opinion on that.
And
He wasn't looking for it. He lost a fight. He shot the dude. He should be in jail. End of story. It shouldn't have even went that long.
see the
It's either to take our guns or to start a race war.
but there's a lot of trying to understand why he followed him and killed him, because here where we live, if I were to go outside and follow somebody that I was mad at and shoot him on the street, I would go to jail, because that is manslaughter or murder in what, second degree?
Or follow him and go looking for him.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to follow.
And he comes up like, why you following me? I'd have done the same thing.
And well, you know, if he comes in the house with an intent to hurt me and my family and my animals, well, then I have a right to shoot him in the house, and I'm prepared to do that. And that's the most important thing to know, is not to be aggressive with a weapon. You know, we are adults. We need to be responsible and understand.
Don't go looking for a fight.
Don't look for a fight. If self-defense, where do you draw the line? That's what we really need to understand within ourselves.
What self-defense? It was chicken.
He said self-defense. Now, what do you do? I mean, the jury finds him not guilty. Now we've got to rest with what the jury said. It's kind of like, well, we've got a president. Well, we've got to live with what the president is.
Me, personally, he's alive with Elvis and MJ.
Well,
they're all in a chateau in Canada.
Everything could become a conspiracy eventually, right? So,
does it ever become fact?
I tell you, how about the weather? I mean, let's check out the weather. Over in Plano, Texas, for example,
out the weather.
They're having high of 80 degrees, and it's a low of the 90s. Chance of thunderstorms the entire week, okay? So in Plano, Texas, you're going to be in the high of the 80s with thundershowers. That might mean a little bit of humidity, so hang in there. Grand Prairie, you're going to have a mid to high 90s. Chance of thunderstorms over there too, all entire week.
Really, nothing. There's nothing.
Both Plano and Grand Prairie, it says. Well, it says right here they're under an ozone warning. You know what that means?
Nighttime, it always gets
the ozone warning is air pollution alert, heavy stagnant smog. So don't go outside. If you're in anywhere in the Dallas to Plano area, try to go outside as little as possible, because you are under an ozone air pollution alert from the national.
Worse than LA.
Dude, it's stagnant.
Check it out.
You know,
you can't take California out of you.
Let's take the weather over to Ohio, because we got friends over in Ohio too. So, I mean,
are you dry yet?
Those guys have been like getting flooded. Houses have floated away, trees have floated away, cats have floated away, dogs have floated away, and so is a cow or two. You know, so it's like, but right now they're warm. and they're going to have severe.
No weather.
Their weather is what we call severe bipolarism. Check it out. Every other day it's going to be cloudy with 89 degrees, but then every other day is going to be thunderstorms. So you can count on every other day to have an umbrella, but every other day wear your shorts and sunglasses.
And you figure out which every other day.
Man,
you gotta wear shorts, bring an umbrella.
the last time I saw anything like that, it was from my hot dogs on the grill. Every other spot was burned except for the middle. Yeah, bad analogy. So yeah, it went over. But you know, now let's take this out. You know, we've got our Earth going crazy. There's people. The Earth is swallowing people up. We saw the weather. This water rose over the ground and then it sucked the whole road in right across the road. So be careful of standing water. I mean, it's insane. So watch out for that.
Especially if it's a bridge.
Right.
Because you know, dirt settles. Ants make hills that go kapunk.
But you know, I was wondering with all these natural disasters on the roads,
gophers.
Does that give people a chance to rebuild? Where's that money? Where's the money coming from? Is FEMA going to help? Is anybody going to be there to help these people repair? Look at the tornadoes that happened from Oklahoma all the way through Mississippi, all the way up. Have they been helped yet? What about Hurricane Sandy? Have they been helped yet? So we've been just kind of paying attention to see what's going on there. You know, the Trayvon Martin trial has like captured every news channel, but we've still got people that need help out there in America.
There's other things going on that
they're
not saying.
So hey, you know, for Trayvon, you know, we're sorry for his family, and for Zimmerman, you know, you get to go home and live your life, but I would just
hopefully he's alive with MJ and Elvis.
Be careful, because
maybe even what's the Beatle dude?
Oh, John Lennon. Yes.
They're all together. They're like, dude, they are so stupid. Look at all the money we're making.
Oh, there's trouble.
Why do you think they're still promoting?
Well, that's right. They just keep on going. They make money off their dead selves. I think the family.
It is what it is.
Elvis Presley, I think he's still making lots of money, even though he's been dead for how long?
Anna Nicole's there too.
Anna Nicole.
And her son.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. What about the no girl? Maybe she's
too. Yeah, she's there too.
I forgot her name. It's been so long. What's her name? No. You know,
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. Yeah. So. Yeah, and who knows about Kurt Cobain? Did he have a gun? I don't know. He swore he didn't.
Yeah, Janie did, man.
Janie had a gun.
Janie had it.
If you ask Aerosmith, they'll tell you who had the gun.
Aerosmith, that was.
Janie had a gun. Aerosmith, come on.
Oh, was it?
I got somebody in Oklahoma that would know that answer. So call in. You know the number. I'm sorry. We can't complete this call at dial. Please check the number dial again. First the operator will assist you. This is a recording. That was for all the people that were born from the year 1960 and below that. Right.
1960.
No kidding.
What are you talking about? Chrissy knows that. She's probably like, Mom, shut up.
Does anybody that was born in 1990 remember when you dial 0 and you mess up, it says, I'm sorry, we are unable to complete the call at dial. Come on, do cell phones do that? No.
True. So, y'all are spoiled. I had computers, cell phones.
Okay, anyways, Kevin and Lynn, we'll be right back after these messages. So. When you need a good snack, M&M's, there is no substitute. I like the chocolate ones. It's important that when we're doing the news that we're as accurate as we can be, because here at KDTV, Lynn and I aim to bring you nothing but the most accurate news possible.
And if you like wine to go with your meals, this is the best wine in the world. Liquid Vineyards Glacial Venom, beat by the Benjamin.
And we're back. So, back to the news. We just got word that there was 18 people that were killed in Moscow after a bus splits in half after being hit by a gravel truck. Imagine a gravel truck hitting a bus full of people. I mean, I've seen Havoc films before, and I mean, I can just imagine. It reminds me of a plane that might have crashed in San Francisco, where a third person just died.
Or a train on Quebec.
The train in Quebec, the massive explosion, and
was it a setup?
Well, a lot of people died.
Did the guy like forget to put on the brake?
And then there's a Paris train crash, and then we got
2 Asiana plane crashes.
People in Alaska's plane crash, and whatever happened to West Texas, and I tell you, we've
they
got.
never announced that, did they?
We're flipping out over the kind of news that's being made, and we're also like intrigued that the Main Street media. That's a good name for it, Main Street media, because I wonder who's actually controlling the
Main Street media.
However,
could it be the king?
I guess it's like when you dig archaeological sites, you find treasure. Well, it's almost like that with the news. You got to dig to find the real news, and so we've been just always digging, and you can't just take one opinion. We put a whole lot of different angles together, and pretty much you get the truth out of a lot of that. You know, I mean, the stuff that's going on in Egypt, and what happened really in Benghazi, and what really happened with Fast and Furious in Arizona to Mexico, which we haven't forgotten about either, you know, and
or Seam Teal 6.
Seam Teal 6, which is a good name, another Seam Teal 6, but some of us refer to them as Navy SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
But they keep on going. But however, this is a good thing. We do have one of the most transparent governments, and they're always keeping us up to date on what's going on, and we are certainly appreciating all the helping us understand what's going on. You know, the extra high prices. The oil went up to like $107. But the good thing is that the Dow and the stock market. I mean, I'm looking at totals here. I mean, it closed up. You know, it only went
closed up for good. Ain't coming back no more.
The Dow went down high like 100 points the other day, and then went right back up another 100, 150, and then just as closing on Friday, the Dow went up plus 3.38, which is basically 2% up, but it still went up. It's on an up. S&P closed up 5.17, and the NASDAQ closed up at 21.78. That's a 61% increase. That's at 3,600.
So hey, America's doing good, because you know why?
There's a lot of part-time jobs out there now.
Yeah, it went from 380-something thousand to like 8 million.
Woohoo! Hey, that's
part-time jobs.
That's a lot of part-time jobs where people won't have medical insurance.
So, the government.
Oh, you want a vacation? Sorry, that's only applied when you work full-time. Oh, well, what's going to happen?
You better hope you work 30 hours, because 30 hours is not a full-time.
Anyone who has an 8-hour job and 40 hours a week and has the vacations, for me personally, thank the guy upstairs. I mean, that really, he's saving your butt. Really. I mean, that's definitely it. But, you know, as for some of us that are unemployed, well, how easy is it for you to find a job? Anywhere. Do you need a degree to flip a hamburger?
Yes, you do at McDonald's. You need a bachelor's degree.
I know it's to work a cashier. Let's get it straight. Yeah. Because I don't know if you need a degree to flip a hamburger. So if there's anybody who knows, call us at 855-867-5309. Okay. Oh, wait, we're just coming in. A third person has just died at the Asiana air crash. Okay, it was a young girl. She's the third person that has passed away due to her injuries. And so we say...
Or is she with MJ and Elvis?
I don't know. And what we just heard tonight, one of the newscasters up there in San Francisco was given the wrong name of the pilots. It's a big it's probably hitting Main Street because we heard it on Fox, and so we throw that as far as you can throw. But we believed Fox, and we looked around, and there's other news sources reporting it. So apparently there's a wrong name. Something's going on. See for yourself. We're just here in Long Beach. What the heck we know? We're infected by the water coming in from Fukushima. I didn't want to mention the contaminated ocean water because we're not really supposed to talk about that.
Be careful of the fish you eat.
Yeah, just watch out. Make sure your fish are clean. You can TSA them. When you buy your fish at the store, bring them home and give them a TSA treatment. Put them under the water. You can waterboard them and feel them up. And then make sure you cook those little bastards.
So they're going,
right? It's funny, they're all your friends when they're alive, but then when you cook them, they don't talk to you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would talk to me.
It's not very nice.
No, so. And then we're gonna end this KDTV news moment, I guess you want to call it, and maybe we're bored or something, but we just felt we had to share some of our opinions and what we think, and we don't really want to tread on
we had a sponsor break.
Oh, we have a sponsor break. Oh, is that a sponsor break? Yeah. Okay, so we will return in a moment after these sponsors. I use Old Spice. Why? Because that's just what it does.
Welcome back to the Kevin and Lynn Hour.
And we're here in Long Beach.
News Hour.
That's right. News Hour, Review Hour, our Opinion Hour. Whatever we're doing. It's just, there's a whole lot of things going on, and it's been on our mind, and so we're just like having a little clip. Plus we're messing around with editing machines and everything else, so it's a lot of fun. Anyways, we're reading over some of the headlines. We just read that over in Iraq. Blast at Sunni mosque in Baghdad killed 21. See, Iraq is just the coolest place to hang out, wouldn't you say? I think I would go there for a summer vacation. Heck, man. Just kind of hang out along the beach there and watch the fireworks go off every day, it seems. I don't know, man. Can those guys ever just like calm down? I hope so. We really hope that peace happens, because that's a cool way to go sometimes. To be able to walk from point A to point B and actually get there, But,
without a checkpoint.
And without a checkpoint, no kidding.
Stand your ground. You've got a constitution still.
A constitution.
Bill of Rights and a Declaration of Independence. And a flag.
Oh man, I tell you.
Ours is outside.
We love our American flag. We love our freedoms here. America is still a pretty cool place, and we hope that we can always keep it that way, and that we love our law enforcement and our peace officers, when they're backing us up, and it's just a tough world out there, and those who are still loving their country and doing their part to keep it peaceful, Kevin and Lynn say kudos on that one, for sure. We're really happy ladders.
Happy ladders.
We're happy ladders. Yes, we are. But heck, man, we're going into some strange times.
Breaking news. Netanyahu tells Obama attack Iran or we will.
Oh,
so be ready.
So you got Netanyahu sitting there taking charge like a leader, saying, hey, you know what? You guys, you've been on our side for so long, America, and we need to get something done because Ackman is saber-rattling, or something is definitely pushing the buttons of Benjamin there.
And Saudi Arabia hit by a virus as pilgrims. Did you hear that? Pilgrims, they're illegal nowadays.
Well, the pilgrims...
To wear face masks. Advises sick to stay home.
There's
so
some
if you're
type
sick,
of virus.
Don't go out because it's airborne. Quit chemtrailing us to death.
Are they doing chemtrails over in Saudi Arabia? Maybe it is the GMO food. Well, I don't know. It's something to think about. We've been watching the water spouts that have been happening over in Florida. And,
Pretty crazy.
There's a hurricane ripping up the coast in Mexico, and that's got some pretty awesome water spouts. But, you know, between the weather, there's been a large, massive amount of fish dying everywhere globally. We've been listening to certain posts where people are hearing strange sounds coming from somewhere. And Lynn and I both have our different opinions, and sometimes we kind of understand. We do know that there's a big industry that's cave. They mine and bore out caves. They have huge drills, and they put these drills under the caves, or to drill out more caves to go farther. Well, those drills could possibly be making a whole lot of sound. There's other explanations. We've had a lot of solar activity, right?
The sun's supposed to spit at us today, I think.
We've got
They're worried about an EMP.
an EMP
Might be a
from
good
the
thing.
sun, an electromagnetic pulse.
Or are they causing it by sending that satellite up there?
They are supposedly testing some type of laser that they're going to shoot into the sun. And what is the purpose of that? You were kind of studying on that. What were they going to do with that?
So they could study the sun?
Just to study the
Just to waste our tax money?
to understand the chemistries
And
of the
what's
sun.
up with the toxic gases in the subway? Why? What are they gonna do?
Yeah, we were kind of watching.
But don't worry, it's just a drill. No harm to the American people. It's just a drill.
There is a lot of drills
remember that.
going on.
Oh, and speaking of the Boston bombers with MJ and Elvis, too. He's not dead. His brother didn't run him over, please.
He probably,
Right, like that's the first that ever happened.
He probably went back home to Saudi Arabia to be with his family and collected his
Of
money.
course.
And he's been
Our
watching
tax
TV.
dollars.
Well, we did put him up in a hospital and a hotel and gave him a taxi cab ride to the airport. And just like the other guy that's in Russia, he doesn't even want to come back to America. Ooh, man,
No,
I
he
tell ya.
just testified. He looked like he had a stroke or something. No, they beat him up or put makeup on him.
The guy who's seeking asylum?
There is such thing as movies. They can dress you up.
No kidding. Wow. I thought this is the guy that's seeking asylum in Russia, right?
Oh, you're talking I almost said Snowden.
Snowden, right? Now, who are you talking about? Yeah.
I was talking about the Boston bomber.
Oh, the Boston bomber.
Well,
Okay,
that's only I can't pronounce his name for nothing.
We're not really good with those kind
Takshimars.
of names. Yeah. I can.
I'm pretty good because I can do Ahmadinejad pretty well.
I have a hard time with that, so I don't know. Maybe it's my tongue doesn't do stuff like that. Well, anyways, we're gonna wrap up our news minutes and just be safe. There's a whole lot of things going on between the massive fish dying off and the
airborne
birds,
disease, and
airborne
ERS.
diseases. The water seems to be getting
MERS.
contaminated. We've got volcanoes going off, and we've got hurricanes happening and
Oh yeah, and
tornadoes.
don't forget, there's a blue planet. Blue planet outside of our solar system that they saw. Dude, right. Like, how do you get out of our solar system?
Well, I would catch a ride on a
Are you God?
satellite and then beam a picture back to Earth. But
Like, go figure.
who would do something
I don't
like
know.
that?
Sounds kind of fishy. Oh, watch out over there in, where was it? Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Because you got a Chicago-sized glacier that just fell off, so that's gotta cause some kind of ripple, tsunami, something or other.
Yeah, I guess a huge piece of Antarctic ice shelf, the size of Chicago, cracked and broke off. And now it's probably either a huge Titanic
So it
boat,
went kaboom!
and it did it in the
That's
ocean.
where that does the water.
So anybody in the shorelines just beyond the splash point, like well, Antarctica, maybe South America, maybe south-facing beaches of North America, maybe Alaska, possible Hawaii, New Zealand and Australia and the Philippines and
And
Japan.
the sandstorm in Arizona yesterday.
Big sandstorms.
Crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, Arizona, boy, I tell you, they've had either extreme heat, extreme weather, or sandstorms. And the fires over in Colorado, oh gee, and those poor firemen that lost their lives fighting those fires in Arizona.
Heat wave in Japan.
Yeah, Japan's
kills
cooking.
12.
12 people died in Japan because of this heat wave. And then, of course, we've got the U.S. Navy is moving into the Red Sea and preparing to do something with Egypt. So that's our U.S. Navy. We've got something heating up in the Middle East. Come on, look what's going on over in Egypt, right?
The king's in control, so take it how you want it.
Our lives, or I don't know what's going on, what the connection is between us and Egypt, except for I do know we gave their leader F-16s and a whole lot of weapons. And now we have a government over there that seems to be upside down, and the people basically are saying they took their country back from an evil tyrant leader.
And for some reason we gotta fix it. Why? We're not Egypt. Let Egypt fix it. We need to fix our own.
Maybe they could do a better job
need to do it
without us meddling. And basically, we're kind of broke right now, so
we're all broke.
Yeah, maybe we should just sit this war out and come home and be with our families and take it easy for a little bit. Bring some Americans home before they lose body parts. You know, and
or you disease them with your pills.
Hey, we can use some of them along the borders. You know, flying the drones and set up little air-conditioned units along the borders, and they can sit there and fly drones all day. I think that's a good concept. You know, because we're very interested in making sure our borders are safe, because we love our free country, and to be free to roam, and we have our cell phones and whatever, and see our families across the country. We want to be safe. And we want to know that our leadership wants to keep us safe as well. And so and if you, those of you who agree with that, we say cheers to you over there. So, as we were saying, over here in Long Beach, it's been pretty nice. Our weather's, you know, been kind of behaving itself. But we are going to be in for some patchy, low clouds, low fog, and then it's going to burn off in the noon, and we're going to have gusty winds up to 15 miles an hour. So anybody here in Southern California, be careful of the weather when it comes to that, and watch out for that fog if you're driving around early in the morning. You know, so we're gonna end this with a big cheers to you guys out there from Kevin and Lynn here in KDTV, and be safe, everybody. World's not really going too smooth, but
we can get it back. But the longer we wait, the more we lose.
John Lennon used to sing this song. All we are saying is give peace a chance.